And so, teacher, this channel is for adults and not for children. Right. Hey guys, thanks for stopping back by. So, I was in the mood for some kung fu films tonight. I wasn't sure what I wanted to watch. So I grabbed a stack and then I thought, why not show you guys what I was thinking about watching. So I grabbed a stack of kung fu films and thought you guys might like to see them. These aren't going to be in any order of like favorites or anything. I like them all. Okay, after I just got done saying that, this one actually is my favorite kung fu film. This one stars Jimmy Wang Yu. This is Master of the Flying Guillotine. Right. So, I'm not talking Bruce Lee films tonight. Bruce Lee is in a whole nother level. As I've said before in the past, Bruce Lee is my idol. He's the one that got me interested in martial arts, got me started on the path to being a martial artist. Bruce is electrifying, and his films are a cut above everything I'm going to show you tonight. I will do an entire Bruce Lee episode, but tonight I'm talking more like Saturday afternoon kung fu theater type stuff. And with those types of films, Master of the Flying Guillotine is without a doubt my favorite. It's fucking crazy. It's so good. So Jimmy is the one-armed boxer. And what's awesome, one of the things I love about these films is the dub work, the English dubs. And, you'll get a lot of the people that worked on like the Toho Godzilla films from the 70s. You'll recognize people that you're like, that guy's voice is in Mecha Godzilla, You'll recognize these voices. There was only a handful of these dubbers, and the crazy English is just part of the attraction. It's part of the fun. I love, Japanese and Chinese cinema in its original language, but there's something to be said about the dubbing work. It also, it makes it like a whole nother movie. So you can enjoy the pure, Cantonese spoken version, which is a more serious, endeavor. Although it's still jumping and shooting fireballs and stuff. But then there's just something fun about when the dubbers would add English to it. This one is wild. It's about a crazy martial art tournament. I won't give it away. Just the Master of the Flying Guillotine, his weapon, this flying guillotine with blades on it, it's connected to a chain, and he throws it, and it lands on someone's head, and then he pulls the rope, and it cuts off a head. It's so much fun. Jimmy Wang Yu, the one-armed boxer. So this one is my favorite Saturday afternoon kung fu theater type film. These next ones, a bunch of these next ones are all going to be starring Gordon Liu. One of the cool things about Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill was that it introduced a whole new generation to not only Sonny Chiba, but also Gordon Liu, who was in the Crazy 88s, and he was Pai Mei. This movie is so much fun. Clan of the White Lotus. The White Lotus's eyebrows are something to behold. Anytime Gordon Liu is fighting and training, it's a fun time. Here he is practicing a softer, more feminine style of kung fu, because every time he does the hard, aggressive, manly kung fu, he can't get close to the White Lotus, because the force from his blows just this guy makes himself like lighter than air, and he just floats backwards, and you can't hit him. But if he practices this special feminine version of kung fu with a softer, more delicate touch, he can get in close to deliver the killing blow. This is a good time. This is a VCD. I've told you about these before in the past. Basically, they were cheaper than DVDs. The movie comes in 2 halves. It's kind of like old school laser discs. Halfway through the film, you gotta change it over from disc A to disc B. Not a problem. This was like the only way to get some of these films at the time. I would go to San Francisco's Chinatown and just buy movies by the pound, just because it was so awesome to actually be able to get all these films. And, you know, I still need to upgrade a bunch of these to Blu-ray, but this still does the job. So yeah, Clan of the White Lotus is a good time. The 36th Chamber of Shaolin, starring Gordon Liu again. A lot of these movies go by alternate titles. So even if you don't think you've seen it, you might have seen it under a different title. 36th Chamber of Shaolin, that's a good time. Oh, this is a famous Gordon Liu one. Master Killer. Shaolin Master Killer. That's a fun time. And that was quickly followed up by The Return of Master Killer. Right. The Shaw Brothers, man, they were just pumping films out in the 70s. Right through the 80s, too. Just pumping them out. This is another good one. Invincible Pole Fighter. That was the name of a girl I dated. Yeah, this one's really cool, too. Avenging Warriors of Shaolin. After a while, sometimes if you do a heavy marathon of these films, all in one day, or all in one night, actually, they all start bleeding together, and it just feels like one ginormous 7-hour Gordon Liu film. All right, this next one, I know you guys know this one. This one's fucking famous. The 5 Deadly Venoms. With good old Lo Mang. This one's classic fucking Kung Fu theater viewing. Each one of the Deadly Venoms has a different mask that they wear. Their identities are all kept secret from each other. They all fight differently, and their fighting styles are all based on different venomous animals. Snake, scorpion, centipede, toad, And, oh, what the fuck else am I forgetting? A lizard. Yeah. Centipede, snake, scorpion, lizard, and toad. That's right. That's right. Anyway, that was followed up by the return of the deadly Venoms. Well, I got a bunch of Lo Meng stuff. I didn't realize that. So yeah, it's like Gordon Liu and Lo Meng theater. The Invincible Shaolin. There he is. Tell me that doesn't look like a good time. The kid with the golden arm. That's a good time. Buddha's Palm. This one was from the 80s. This is like 1982. So we're leaving the golden age of Shaw Brothers Kung Fu films, which was the 70s. Still, they were putting out good stuff, but it was getting... the formula was wearing thin, and audiences were wanting something different, so... Then you started, you know, making way for... you know, Jackie Chan came to power with his films, combining, you know, like Buster Keaton type of old school Hollywood stuntman stuff mixed with the martial arts, and Jackie Chan took off. And then you got John Woo type films with his beautiful ballets of bullets and bikes, explosions, and doves flying in slow motion. But Chinese super ninjas. Now, I know what you're saying. You're saying, how can that be? Ninjas are Japanese. Don't worry, it's all totally explained in this movie. This movie is such a unapologetic clusterfuck. You've got ninjas dressed in gold lame. You've got gold ninjas, red ninjas, blue ninjas, silver ninjas, purple ninjas. Like, every fucking color you can think of, there's ninjas dressed up in those colors. This is just stupid fun. If there are ninjas in a Chinese film, you can best believe they are the bad guys. You know, in Chinese films, predominantly the Japanese have been the bad guys, and in the Japanese films, the Chinese are the bad guys a lot of times. The ninjas are bested by Kung Fu, which is Chinese. Okay, this last movie, I think I grabbed this by accident because this doesn't really fit in with the rest of them. But fuck it, it is so much fun. If you guys have never seen this movie, you owe it to yourselves to see Ricky-O, the story of Ricky. Now, if you're asking yourself, John, what the hell is the story of Ricky? Imagine if Troma did Fist of the North Star. And that is what Ricky is like. Yeah. Ricky, who's like this super incredibly powerful street fighter, like Fist of North Star type stuff. He can make people explode with a punch. And I mean explode, like in Scanners. Just boom. And yeah, it's like if Trauma, you know, the Toxic Avengers people, if they made Fist of the North Star, that's what this is like. And that's not putting it down, that's just adequately describing what it's like. Over the top, crazy, comic book like villains and kung fu powers that no one has ever had. This guy has, and it's just so much fun. It's one what the fuck moment after the next. It is highly enjoyable. Yeah, these two, it's probably gonna be these two tonight, now that I think about it. I'm gonna do those two. This one's more of a traditional kung fu film. This is like a bunch of Hong Kong guys coked up out of their minds making their version of Japanese anime. It's just crazy, and God bless them for making it. It's so much fun. This is more akin to Inframan. I mean, it's way more bloody and violent than Inframan, but that over-the-top, crazy, what the hell is going on, sort of superhero-like stuff of Inframan, that's what this is like. And this is more kung fu movie, but it's got some wild stuff. People with extending limbs and people chopping off heads and all kinds of crazy stuff. Anyway, that's just a small stack of my kung fu collection that I have. And like I said, I didn't show off any Bruce Lee stuff because I'll do a whole video about the little dragon devoted to just him. But like I said, he is my idol, my person that I looked up to. And there was a whole lot more to that man than just a movie star. But, alright guys, thanks for stopping back by. Yeah, the name of the channel is Bionic Vampire Ninja. Bionic for science fiction, vampire for horror, and ninja for martial arts. And I hadn't done a martial art video, you know, something devoted to that genre in a while. So I thought, what the hell? Let's see if the kids are interested in what I'm watching tonight. All right, guys, if you like any of these movies, you know, drop a comment down below which ones of these you guys like. Or if you've got a favorite kung fu film that I didn't list, put that in the comment section too. I will do a video coming up of Chinese horror films. There's a lot more to Chinese cinema than just, right, bastard, teacher said I should kill you. Like there's a lot more to Chinese cinema than just kung fu films, even though kung fu films are, you know, predominantly what they're known for. There's a lot more, and there's a lot of superhero stuff. There's Chinese superheroes. Of course, it involves martial arts, but it's Chinese superheroes. There's Chinese ghost movies, Chinese vampire films, all kinds of good stuff that I'll have to cover in other videos. But tonight, it was just about that good old-fashioned feeling you get from Saturday afternoon kung fu double features. All right, my friends, hang in there, take it easy. I'll be back with some more monsters and some more cool stuff very, very soon. And so, as I've always said, happy Halloween, right?